Well, the open house is over, and I still have my videos to do, so I'm going to run through them kind of quick. Jason and I did a bit of an in-depth top 10 list of our own for today. But I do want to talk about the other horses. We have had a pretty good week for the most part. The horses raced great in Dayton and Ontario, Pennsylvania this week, Ohio. Well, Dayton is Ohio. We're going to start with Brace for Landing. He did not race great this week, but he drew the outside and took him back, and I'm a little fearful because he drew the outside again this week, and I hope James doesn't take him back, but I guess it'll depend on how the horse feels and looking at the gate, how the horse gets away from the car. International Man raced good second, just beat at the wire in Pennsylvania yesterday at the Meadows. Our old buddy Green Tea was the one that run me down at the wire. But he raced good. He continues to race good. And I think you're going to see that horse get better and better and better every single week. A little bit better every week. Save America raced fantastic. I mean, you know, he raced like a monster. Second over, pushed 3 deep at the 3/8 pole, 3 wide down the backstretch, just beat at the wire, and 52 in the mud. Horse race fantastic. Another great race from him. Spitfire Overseas races today in about an hour and 20 minutes in Dayton. So good luck to all my partners with Spitfire. Tech Song Soprano, I think he races this week sometime too. He's been racing great, 2 in a row coming into this week's race. Greatest Ending raced good. Actually paced 52-1 in the same mud just before Save America paced 52 flat, and before JK Victory paced 52-4. So a big mile from Greatest Ending yesterday. I thought the horse looked better and better and better over the last few weeks, so that's a good sign. JK Victory, 9-hole, first start back in 2 months, blasts him out of the 9-hole, clears to the front, lets one go, follows, and just gets beat. I get beat a fair length, maybe 3/4 of a length in 52 and a piece in the mud. Great drive by Kane, and the horse looked very good. Looks like Money was a big winner this week in 55 at the Meadows. I drove him. He looked very good. Certainly no complaints when it comes to the way he raced. Now, is he going to be able to duplicate that this week in the backup class and next week in the Open? I suspect yes. We will find out soon. Neptune schooled well this week. He's going to be going to the qualifiers next week in Mohawk. Rock Shining Star did not get in this week. He is going to race next week at Dayton. Didn't get in this week. 3 Point Blue Chip did not get in this week. He'll be racing hopefully Thursday. He'll either race at the Meadows, Dayton, or we'll finally take that step forward and have to push him over to Ontario. We'll see how that plays out. But Drebin is kind of up in the air. A couple of people called me looking to buy Drebin today, and if it comes to fruition, fine, it opens up a spot in Ontario. If we do not sell Drebin, it might be a little too compact. I like Drebin too. It may end up being a little too compact in Ontario. We'll see. The next 48 hours will dictate what happens with a number of horses in both the United States and Canada. Troysa, I did not get an update if he went to Mohawk. I'm going to reach out to Harry today and just ask him how everything went. I know that they said that Neptune was good, but I did not talk to him about Troysa. Yo Mister is in today at Dayton. We're going to watch him race. Chevron's Bypass, I suspect, will qualify next week. I don't see why they couldn't train her Monday and 2.7, 2.8, and qualify her next Friday. We'll see. She is in full. That should be changed. She is in full. Delicious Stone DK looks good. Pop the quarter crack. Just one thing after another with this guy. Literally the last little while. His leg looks good behind. He's got a dirty old quarter crack. Right front. We'll see what happens with Delicious Stone over the next couple of weeks. And Patrick De Piranha is in to go Monday. Picked a win from the middle of the gate. Should have a pretty good run in him for this week. So those are the aged horses. We're going to talk with the 2 and 3 year olds here in just a second, and then I'll close out my day with an opening. For right now, you're all caught up with your aged horses.